Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, that's a nice wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Very good. Bismillah, mashallah, la quwwata illa billah. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Sayyidina Rasulullah. First of all, thank you very much for coming out tonight. Thank you very much for coming to the ICNA convention. I've been told to behave and I promise to behave, especially with regards to the time. Ibadallah, while usually I'd like to start with the jokes, there is no room for joking today. All of you who watched your social media today, you saw the videos that came out of Rafah today. You saw the father hold the body of his child with his head blown off. You saw the buildings destroyed by the Israeli bombing of Rafah. And you saw those 2,000-pound bombs bombed on Rafah that were made in America and sent by Genocide Joe. Ibadallah, you've seen the atrocities unfold. Ibadallah, you've seen the ICJ says that Israel is committing plausible genocide and therefore it has to be dragged through the courts. The ICC says that arrest warrants need to be issued on the genocider Netanyahu and the genocider Yoav Gallant. We've seen that Macron has said we welcome the ICC arrest warrant. We've seen Germany say it's ready to arrest Netanyahu when he comes. But still this genocider in the White House refuses to obey the international institutions, refuses to uphold international law. What kind of world is being carved out by the United States of America when international law is being dismissed and the response to the international institutions is to move to sanction the international institutions? What is the world that is going to emerge now that Genocide Joe is insistent on the eradication of Palestinians? Ibadallah, they said that the Muslim world is the jungle. It's now abundantly clear that they are the ones trying to create a jungle in the way they dismiss law and order. Are we now creating a world in which there is no law? Ibadallah, these people, they said never again. They said they would never do it again. They said they would never slaughter people again. They who did it said they'd never do it again. Today they're doing it again once more. Shame, 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 ya ibadallah. Ibadallah, we are seeing those who claim to be followers of Jesus. Would Jesus today tolerate what's happening in Israel? Would he tolerate the apartheid regime? Would he tolerate the genocide in Gaza? Would he tolerate the amputation of the limbs of babies? Would he tolerate their heads being blown off? Would he tolerate the sending of weapons? Would he tolerate 2,000-pound bombs bombed on a defenseless people? Would he tolerate this disgrace of a nation that is the Zionist state? How do these people, these pastors who claim to be the lovers of Jesus, how do they stand and support the genocide before their eyes? What is this hypocrisy that we're seeing in the world? What is these double standards that we're seeing from a people who said that this would be the rule of law and this would be an international order? Ibadallah, we have to do more than show sympathy. We have to go beyond and we have to make the difference. We have to go beyond and raise our voices. We have to go and amplify the voices. We have to roar, ya ibadallah, that Palestine will be free whether they want it or not. We have to roar, ya ibadallah, that we will not tolerate this world that they're trying to turn into a jungle. We have to roar, ya ibadallah, that this hypocrisy will be exposed. Ibadallah, in this spirit, remember the voices that you amplified, the voices of the Palestinians. In today's session, ya ibadallah, we will be listening to these Palestinian voices. Listen attentively to the victims of this genocide. Listen attentively to those who suffer from the hypocrisy of Genocide Joe. Listen to those who are suffering from the hypocrisy of those who claim to love Jesus. Ibadallah, the panel will be introduced by my dear sister, Dr. Layla. Listen attentively, for these are the voices you are expected to amplify. Barakallahu feekum.